So it started to rain, and I love seeing the droplets hit the surface of the water, creating ripples on the swimming pool. And speaking of the swimming pool, you have the steps over here, and it's just a nice dipping pool for when, for hot days or even for rainy days like this one. It's just nice to chill out in your lanai and in your garden. And by the way, this is in Hillsborough, Alabang, with 7 bedrooms. And if you were on the market for a place this big and this serene, well, you better watch the full house tour. So we have another brand new house not for sale here in Hillsborough, Alabang. And from the curb, it seems like it's about to rain. So we're gonna try to go inside the house as swiftly as we can. But yeah, from the curb, you can see that the facade has a lot of glass. So it's gonna be really bright inside. Spoiler alert. Okay, so you have a vehicle gate here occupying the entire left side of your gate. And then the right side, this is fixed, but that one you can actually open. So if ever, that can be an extra carport. Although right now it's being used as a garden, pero pwede pa rin naman. Then in the center, you have your pedestrian gate. As I mentioned, you have a garden over here, but you can landscape that however you want. Now your vehicle port here on the left side can comfortably fit 2 vehicles. And I say comfortably if you have full-sized SUVs and what have you. Wow. It's really loud. Okay. And then here on the left side, sobrang brand new pa, may mga construction materials pang nakalagay dito, so kindly don't mind that. But you have your service area here on this side, as well as access to some staff quarters and what appears to be a door that leads to the kitchen, but we'll see later. And then a path that leads to the back. And over here, you also have some staff quarter access and toilet and bath. Okay, so here you have your main entrance. You have a solid wooden door with wooden fluting right here. You also have a pivot hinge. Nakikita niyo lumulubog sa side na yun. And then you have glass that basically frames your main entrance. Once you enter, immediately you have high ceiling, and you can see that you have 3 stories. You also have your main stairs right to your right, like on the right side. And then on the left, you have your full, wow, it really is, it seems like it's gonna rain really hard. Okay, you have your basically full glass elevator system. So you have the shaft itself, which is again just glass, and then the elevator itself, which has an accordion door. It's also glass. That way, even when you're inside the elevator, and because of all of the windows here, you can see your neighborhood as you go up the stories. Okay, so for your ground floor, you have your living spaces. You have your living, dining, and then your kitchen. Hold on. Because this area has wooden ceiling, right? Like every other area is a little lowered. Then you have pin lights, and then may abangka for a chandelier over here. I would... Ooh. Possibilities, sorry. I'm just thinking of the design layout. Yes, this is your living area. It's up to you what you want to do with it. It can be your dining or your living. Tapos dito ang kitchen. Very clear naman yung kitchen, diba? So you have an island counter here with the bar, storage or shelving on either side, the storage dito sa kabila. Then an L-shaped layout with your sink on that side, and then your induction stove on that side, and then dito yung refrigerator. This is very clear. Also, sobrang dami storage. But then you have a room right here. And this is why I kind of stalled, because this room can be a den. It can be a theater room or entertainment room or guest room. It has high ceiling. The thing is, it's right next to your kitchen and your living, basically it's in your living area. And you can open up these glass panels so that it's all open. And you can also open this one, which clearly leads to the swimming pool, right? And then it has access to an ensuite with your enclosed shower space, your toilet, and then a sink right here and a view of your swimming pool. You have high ceiling, and then behind this door, hindi nakita, there is a door leading out, okay, to the, oh, it has the screen. So if you pull on this side, yung screen lang yung bubukas. So yeah, you have that door leading out here to the swimming pool, which means that toilet and bath is also your TNB access for the swimming pool. So before you get in and after you get out, that's where you shower. And then you have a lanai over here and a garden in the corner. So my dilemma was, or is, that room, as I mentioned earlier, can be a den, but it can also be a dining area. And I say that only because sometimes people or families want to have their dining areas enclosed para mas private siya. And then this entire area can be your living space. However, if you want to make that into a den, absolutely no problem. Pwede pa nga siya gawing bedroom if you need it, since it is on the ground floor. So it's very versatile. And it's very handy kasi nga meron siyang ensuite access. And then you can just have this area as the dining, since it's a little lower. And then itong may kahoy na ceiling, this is where your living room is, or baliktad, either way. Hold on, so let's just go back here a little bit. So right next to your kitchen, you have a door that will lead to your daily kitchen. Very neat over here. It's essentially an enclosed or an indoor service area where you have your sink, you have your built-in storage, as andito na yung hood, pero wala pa yung stove. And may amang ba. Pwede rin dito sa loob yung washing machine if you guys like, or pwede rin sa labas. It's up to you guys. Since you do have a door that leads to the service area with an awning, so it's relatively protected naman kayo. And also, perfect place to hang your laundry. Wait lang, ano to? Oh! I thought they were real. Sorry, malabo lang yung mata ko. These are adjustable outlets. So some of them are USBs, and then others are the universal outlets. You can move these around, depending on what you need. That's adorable. Okay. All right, so that is it for the ground floor. Obviously, if you landscape your garden here on the side, mas maganda pa yung view nyo. Kasi nga puro bintana. And by the way, these are fixed windows, pero ito nasa baba, sliding siya, tsaka may net. So pwede nyo siyang buksan for cross ventilation, including yung dito and yung sa other side. Okay, so let's head up the second floor, but first make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. If you want to see more of our listings here in Alabang, make sure you let us know. Or if you want to show your friends, send this video to them. But again, if you want to see our listings, go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Okay, so here on the second floor landing, we have a family area. So it's a square-ish open space with access to the 3 doors, your main stairs, as well as your elevator. But it's just one open space with an accent wall. So the idea for this one is, this is where your entertainment is going to be. It's like a living room, but more private for your family. Kasi nga naman, lahat kayo magko-converge dito when you go out of your room. So this is this is the area where the family can hang out privately, especially if there are guests downstairs. Ito pang family lang. Unahin natin to. So this is the one right next to the elevator. And this is bedroom number 1. So this one has a view at the front, or like a window set at the front of the property. It's just windows, and then you have a corner window right here. Again, please excuse the construction dust. It's very, very brand new. And then basically the windows are fixed except for this part. This one you can slide open. Tapos may screen na rin siya. And then this is where your headboard goes. So you can fit a queen-sized bed here comfortably without covering the outlets. So ideally, dito yung mga end tables, you know? And then right across that would be your TV and what have you, your desk, PC, etc. And then on this wall, you have your built-in wardrobe. Love that it's almost flush. And then right here, you have your glass door for your own suite, toilet and bath, with your sink, your toilet, and then your fully enclosed shower space. And you still have high ceiling. There is no exhaust because you do have a huge window here anyways for ventilation. Then right next to this one, just wanna hear that. Okay, here we have bedroom number 2. You still have a lot of space. You have high ceiling, flat ceiling, but you have pin lights. And then your only source of natural light is this sliding window. So it's less than the other room. Kasi isa basically, isang wall niya, glass lang talaga, diba? Ito lang. And some people love that. Comment down below if you're one of those na hindi niya necessarily gusto na puro bintana yung kwarto niyo. And this is more than enough. And then no built-ins on this side, but you do have an ensuite, toilet and bath, again with your sink, your toilet, and then your enclosed shower space. Pansin ko lang, no? Yung jams pala. Sorry. Dinig ba yun? Lakas yung thunder. Seems like a thunderstorm is about to happen. Anyway, the jams for the doors, sagad siya sa ceiling. I don't know, it's just something that I wanted to point out because not all houses do that. Or like, not all designers do that. So that is a conscious choice. Okay, now here we have bedroom number 3, and I will assume this is the primary bedroom. Right, hold on. So you have beautiful flooring. That's the first thing that I noticed. You have beautiful flooring and an almost perfectly square room. High ceiling, and then this portion is clearly where your bed is supposed to go. So this acts as your headboard. And again, you have your switches already and your outlets for your end tables, etc. And then, mamaya, makita niyo yung wall sa likod ni John. And this side is just glass. And you can appreciate your neighborhood, which is, again, Hillsborough. It's very nice in here, very exclusive, very quiet, and there are so many trees. And you get to admire that. You have sliding doors here that lead to the balcony at the back of your property. And your balcony only has glass for it as well. So there's no visual obstruction between you and the empty lot at the back, which has nice birds, by the way. I don't know kung kita nyo. That is a na-distracted, no? Puro maya, tas may isang itim. Ay, malabo mata ko eh, but there's a special bird over there. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So anyways, this is the accent wall that I was talking about. This is where your TV is gonna go. It's perfectly aligned in front of the bed. And then this is your ensuite, toilet and bath. And wow, you have a lot of storage. This entire wall is wardrobe space. You have a vanity on this end, which can fit both you and your partner. And then you have your toilet on this side. You have your his and her sinks. And then you have your bathtub at the end, as well as your shower with a glass partition over here para hindi mabasa yung pinto. So essentially, this is your wet area. And then this entire wall is just glass. And again, you get to appreciate that view. Tapos, since puro glass nga siya, yung salamin, naka-mount na lang sa ganito to keep it minimalist. Okay. So you have 3 bedrooms on the 2nd floor. And then yung room sa baba, we're just gonna call that a den. Okay, but again, if you needed a room on the ground floor, even if, by the way, yun nga, meron namang elevator, so technically, even your elderly room can be on the 3rd floor pa nga, okay lang kasi may elevator naman. But in case you needed it, convertible nga yun sa ground floor. So 3rd floor landing. You have this width of the hallway. So it's, kung arm's length ako, parang dalawang ako, ganun. Dalawang span ko. And I would say that you can use this area as a common office area. Like you can have a desk here, may mga printer. If gumagamit ba ng printer, meron pa naman. But yeah, it's like an office or study area, a common. Oh. Right, so here we have bedroom number 4. And this feels like a primary room also, because you have so much space and it feels close. The ceiling height is slightly lower than the ones from the second floor, but it feels so expansive because of the windows, because of the ceiling height, and then again, yeah, you have this view, which is better because you're higher. Oh. And then you have an ensuite right here with a walk-in closet, and you even have an island storage right here. You have a vanity over there, your toilet in the corner, his and her sinks in the middle, and then your enclosed shower space over here. I would say this is a primary room. It just doesn't have a bathtub. But then this one has this. So it's up to you guys which room you prefer. But they're both, like you essentially have 2 primary rooms for this house. And then this also has sliding doors that has access to its private balcony at the back of the property. Parang exciting, no? Pag bibili kayo ng ganitong klaseng bahay. It's like, which room do you get? You're gonna have to discuss that with your family pa. It's parang masaya. Okay, so right next to the primary room, we have bedroom number 5. Okay, so this one is somewhat similar to one of the bedrooms on the second floor, but it's a different shape, clearly. This one is more rectangular na may konting area doon, which will lead you to the ensuite toilet and bath with the sink, the toilet, and the enclosed shower space. So again, not everyone loves all of the windows, so this is a perfect choice. May balance. Yeah, again, may choices kami sa bedroom, may variety. And here we have bedroom number 6. Very similar to the bedroom right below it. This entire wall, plus the corner, is just glass. Except walang headboard dito. Pero meron pa rin built-in wardrobe. Then you have an ensuite toilet and bath. Di ko na kailangan buksan yung pinto. Kasi glass naman eh. You have your sink, your toilet, and then your enclosed shower space. Okay, so that is all of the rooms. Let's now talk about the recap, but before that, make sure you check out these really nice B-rolls. have property like this that you want to sell and you want us to help you sell it, make sure you enlist and go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. My first impression of this house, and maybe a lot of it has to do with the fact na kumukulog kasi, but strangely it was very peaceful. Weird, no? But that's what I felt. Ang tahimik niya, ang ganda ng surroundings, puro puno. Since puro glass nga yung bahay, kita mo lahat yun from the inside. And now that it is actually raining, sarap pakinggan. Sarap lang chumil, tumambay. And there's really, I can't say that in English, the way it feels. You know what I mean? When I say na sarap tumambay, it's just nice to hang out in this house. Also, another thing that I noticed is yung variety in the rooms. There are 2 master bedrooms, basically. Medyo may subtle differences now, so it's up to you which one you prefer. And the rooms themselves, some of them have more windows, like as in natural lighting galore. And then some of them are a little more parang cozy with just one big window. It's still a big window, but it's relatively less than the others. So some people like that. They like a darker space. So I love that dun sa 7 bedrooms na yun, you have variety. So people in your family members have the option between what room to choose. And I really like that. So if you want to see it for yourself, ma-appreciate niyo yung area, yung bahay, and the variety of the property itself. So very vlog tayo ngayon. very casual lang, hawak-hawak ko yung mic. If you're interested in hanging out with the rest of the team in a very casual manner, just like this one, except, obviously it's going to be more real time and actually talking to us over, a Zoom call or what have you, maybe you should join our membership. There are 3 tiers to that. We have Presello Fan, Presello Team, and Presello Fam. Yung Presello Fam, again, that's the top tier. You actually get to hang out with us. You get exclusive access to content and shout-outs and even special videos that may not be released to the public. So if that's interesting to you, make sure you check that out. So you have 400 square meters of lot area and then around 700 square meters of floor area split between 3 stories. You have 7 bedrooms, including the one here on the ground floor, as we talked about. All with ensuite toilet and baths. You have a swimming pool in the back. You have a service area at the side. You have gardens, basically all around, and a gorgeous view of your subdivision, because again, you're in a very nice subdivision. And then you can fit 6 cars, split between the carport on the left, the one on the right, and then the guest parking at the front. So again, this is in Hillsborough, Alabang. If you're anyone you know is interested in a place like this, make sure you send this video to them. But if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. If you want to see more house tours, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more of our Build Your Owns or BYOs, click here. And if you want to see more of our other content, click right here. Also, if you haven't subscribed, okay?